Ooh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another 10-minute tips. Connor Rhodes from Slim Society, and today we're talking about issues with losing weight. We're talking about food struggles. I help people every single day lose weight, feel healthier, be happier through these things, and it is absolutely amazing. It's so fulfilling for me. I get to feel like I am someone, and like I do something, and like I make a positive impact in the world and on people's lives. It's absolutely amazing. One of my favorite things about the entire process is when I meet people for the first time. You could call it the consultation process, but really it's me just getting to know the person that I'm about to help, because I'm a private nutritionist, so I help all of my members and clients one-on-one. It's literally, it would be me and you working together, so we have a little phone call or a video call, or I'm based in Sheffield, we can meet for a coffee and we'll just talk through things. And I love this because sometimes people come to me feeling a little bit beaten down or worn down, or with low dietary self-esteem or low self-belief in the weight loss area, or sometimes scared of the dietary process, sometimes scared of the changes that they think they've got to make, sometimes scared of me, sometimes. Even though I'm positive, I'm here to help you, honestly, I'm here to help you. I'm never gonna chew your ear off negatively. We're here to talk about health and happiness of all things, aren't we? But I understand. And by the end of our conversations and our meetings, we've cleared a little bit of a fog. We've chatted about the issues. People feel like they've gotten a little load off because they're not on their own with these issues anymore now. And we've cleared the fog. It's not looking as confusing. That's my job. And we lay out a little plan that we've worked out together as a team. And people are thinking, oh, maybe, just maybe, there is a chance it'll work. And it will. I mean, this is why I also have a 2-week free trial, because if people don't believe me, then you can just try it for free. Literally, you can just try a better, newer, smarter, easier, because of those things, way of losing weight. Some people think, well, will that really work? That sounds too easy. It'll work. I absolutely promise. It's 100% guaranteed results because it's based on biology. Although my LinkedIn profile says weight management magician, it's just a joke. There's no magic involved. There's no snake oil. There's no tomfoolery. There's no trickery. It's just literally basic biology, and it works every single time for every single person. It's just calorie management. It's just creating a calorie deficit. There's not even any rules on how we have to create the calorie deficit. It's the most variable and flexible fat loss program available. And then people are feeling at least a little bit more motivated or ready to at least give it a try. And then when they start to get a little bit of a result, they'll believe in themselves and they'll see that it can be done. Now we're moving forward. During that consultation process though, it's a little bit difficult for me sometimes to figure out what's going on in people's either diet or lifestyle that's causing them to be the weight that they are, a weight that they don't want to be, which is why they've come to see me. Some people know, some people literally just outline for me, I struggle here, here and here, the places I need to improve are this, this and this. Some people have got no idea. Some people come to me and they say, hey Connor, I eat healthy. I just don't understand why I am the weight that I am. I eat healthy. They outline what they eat for breakfast and it sounds pretty healthy. They'll outline what they eat for lunch and it sounds pretty healthy. They outline what they eat for dinner, it sounds pretty healthy. Maybe they have a dessert or two, or a little after evening treat sort of thing. Maybe a few drinks on the weekend. But it sounds normal, doesn't it? It all sounds normal. And this is my point of discussion for today. Maybe that's the exact issue. Maybe society is what's making you overweight. Maybe what is considered normal doesn't work for you. Can you imagine that? Maybe you're an individual, unique person. You know, sometimes even if you eat healthy food, if you eat breakfast, lunch and dinner, sometimes that's too many calories, especially if you're a lady. And I say that because ladies on average have lower, not slower, but lower, could say smaller metabolisms than males due to having lower heights on average and less muscle mass and different hormonal profiles on average. Not universal, but on average. So ladies struggle a little bit more. If you've got a lower metabolism or a slower metabolism, if you're a lady that's got polycystic ovary syndrome, or if you're anybody that's got low thyroid, or a non-clinical slow metabolism, which is also a real thing. There's loads of reasons that some people's metabolisms are slower than other people's, and there's lots of reasons some people's metabolisms are lower than other people's, like if you're not as tall, if you're not as active, again, if you've got less muscle mass, if you don't exercise, if you've got a sedentary job, if your protein intake's lower. You know, there's loads of different things that affect how fast your metabolism is, and thankfully we understand these so we can help you boost your metabolism if necessary. But anyway, if you're a lady that's not very tall and you've got a sedentary job, and maybe you try to exercise, but people just in general, not you, people, don't burn that many calories when we exercise anyway. It's really difficult to do that kind of thing. Maybe breakfast, lunch and dinner, even with healthy food, maybe that's too much food. I know that sounds radical, doesn't it? You just think, what? But I eat healthy. It's only breakfast, lunch and dinner. Yeah, but that's 3 meals per day. Maybe even with snacks. Do you have 2 little healthy snacks in between? Maybe you eat 5 times per day. Do you know that we're all, and this is not meaning to talk it down or talk negative, but we're supposed to eat to survive. Do you know anything that you eat that's above the level that you require for survival gets stored directly as body fat? That's how it works. If you're a small lady, even if you've got a bit of weight to lose, if you're not very tall, if you're petite in stature, got a smaller bone structure, shall we say, or if you're not very active or you've got a sedentary job, even 3 meals per day can be too many calories for you, even with healthy foods, and that's before we've thrown snacks in, a little dessert here and there, which of course you want, why not? And a few drinks on a weekend. Oh, you know, this is where Slimming World goes wrong for some people. Because some people, if you just eat healthy and you just stick to your main meals and snacks, this is, even if they're healthy, low-calorie snacks, sometimes this is too many calories. Do you know if you're a lady that doesn't exercise, if you eat 2,000 calories per day, you'll end up on average at 13 stone. Let me repeat that for you again. If you are a lady that doesn't exercise and you eat 2,000 calories per day, that's how much it says on the side of the cereal box on the nutritional information, isn't it? You'll end up 13 stone. And some of you would love that. I coach some people, they come to me, they're 20 stone. They'd love to be 13 stone. So we could eat around 2,000 calories per day and they'll drop weight steadily to 13 stone. But some of you are only 5'2" or 5'9". Some of you have got goals to be more like 9 stone. I coach loads of people's goals to be 9 stone because they're not very tall. Ladies, you know. 2,000 calories per day if you want to be 9 stone, too many. If you're not very tall, not a very active lady, or you've got a slow metabolism, sometimes even 3 meals per day before you start on the snacks and the few drinks on a weekend and the dessert here or there or the takeaway that's thrown in, sometimes that's too much food, even though you might be eating healthy. Sometimes overall, that's still, it's so easy to eat more than 2,000 calories in 3 meals per day. Again, this is on average across the week before you've thrown in your snacks, your extra little takeaway, your few drinks, this, that and the other, a couple of lattes in there. Way easy to eat more than 2,000 calories and you'll end up more than 13 stone if that's not where you want to be. This sometimes is the cause and the reason. 3 meals a day is good for somebody who does labour all day. If you're going to go toil in the fields, till the fields, if you're going to do manual labour from 7 AM until 12, you should probably have some breakfast. But if not, maybe just consider that you don't need it. I'll bring this video around to a conclusion now. You can see we're at 7.5 minutes. Consider, if you're somebody with a slower or lower metabolism, or if you've got less weight to lose, or if you're not as tall, or if you're somebody that struggles with weight loss, or if you've got polycystic ovary syndrome or something like this, consider switching to 2 meals a day rather than 3. How does that work out in practicality? It works out that you cut out roughly 1/3 of your calorie intake. It works out that you save time because you don't have to make breakfast or anything. You don't have to worry about it. It works out that you save money because it's less food, right? How does that play out in reality? Skip breakfast. Not every day. Some days I skip breakfast. I have a sedentary job too. I'm not the tallest guy. I'm 5'9". Sometimes if I'm dieting, I'll go on 2 meals too. It's an easy way to cut your calorie intake. You can keep eating the same lunches you normally eat. Keep eating the same evening meals you normally eat. Cut out your breakfast. Maybe not even every day of the week. Days you wake up and you're not that hungry. If you're starving, all right, don't punish yourself. I don't. The rules say I can't eat breakfast. Come on. We're adults. You can eat breakfast sometimes. It's just if you're trying to cut down your calorie intake, consider that's just an easy way. Consider if you're eating 3 meals and snacks, you might be eating 5 times per day. Every time you eat food, this is a simplification, but your body starts to run off that food, doesn't it? That's what food is. That's what food is. That's how it works. You intake food, your body runs off of that food. If you're running off of food, you're not running off of your body fat. That's why you're not losing weight. Sometimes maybe you're not even giving your body chance to lose any weight because you're eating 3 times per day and snacking in between. You're always running on food. Of course, you're not losing any fat. Maybe give it just a little break. Maybe skip breakfast. You know, just drive to work. Eat something for brunch. I recommend that you, or if you're working from home, you know, maybe just get up, help the kids, do whatever you've got to do. Stretch out your legs, have a coffee, you know, drink some water, take your multivitamin, whatever you do, jump in the shower, start on with work. Before you know it, 2 hours have gone past, you'll feel a little hunger grumble, and that's all right because it'll be lunchtime and it'll be time to eat. It'll be time to eat then. I recommend that you blend into it as well. Don't go from 5 meals a day straight, or 3 meals plus snacks, eating 5 times a day straight down to 2. Then you'll really struggle. I recommend that you blend into it. If you're not sure how to do that, message me. If you like the video, because I've run out of time, give me a little like, give me a little thumbs up, leave on comments if you've got questions. If you want formal help doing that, professional help, go to slimsociety.co.uk. We're here to help you. I'm here to help you, literally. We've got a 2-week trial, 2-week free trial, so 2-week trial. Then, thank you so much. Maybe cut down your meals. Speak to you and I'll see you again soon.